Social update UG. Uganda media activists say computer law meant to silence government critics. And why are they saying that? Let's really find out. Media freedom activists in Uganda have described President Museveni's signing of the Computer Misuse Act into law, saying it's vague wording and will be used to silence government critics. The law which Museveni signed on Thursday bans the use of social media to publish, distribute, or share information prohibited under the laws of Uganda. It also bans the use of a disguised or false identity online. Violators could face jail term of 5 to 10 years. In June, Ugandan journalists, one of them who was Agatha Atuhaire, tweeted and broke a story about how Parliament approved the procurement of luxury cars for Speaker Anita Among and her deputy, Thomas Taiwa. The vehicles cost over US dollars $730,000, causing an uproar from the public. A week later, Kampala Central Legislator Muhammad Nsirgo introduced the bill to control social media use. Atuhaire told Voice of America the new law duplicates others on the books and is designed to cripple investigative journalism. Everything in there is ridiculous, Atuhaire said. It is saying that we can't publish unsolicited information. The freedom of expression that the Constitution guarantees doesn't require me to first seek solicitation of my information. Freedom of expressing talks about imparting information, receiving it, disseminating it, so that's really limiting. Other penalties, the law also mandates jail sentences of up to 5 years and penalties of US dollars 3,900 for users who share information about children without the authorization of parents or guardians. Using a video or voice of an individual without authorization could lead to a 10-year imprisonment. The Committee to Protect Journalists Sub-Saharan Africa Representatives, Mothoki Momo, said the law right from its creation was surprising. She said she was dismayed at the definition of hate speech in the law. Hate speech is defined to include things like demanding or ridiculing an individual, she said. That is a personal reputational concern. If you look at the previous provisions about spreading malicious information, is it going to be malicious if you investigate and publish allegations of corruption of political actors? If you critique their behavior, and depending on who's interpreting that, we are going to see people being muzzled. Recently, the president's son, Muhoozi Kainerugaba, was promoted to the position of general, despite boasting on Twitter that Ugandan forces were capable of invading and taking over Kenya. Museveni was forced to send a written apology to Nairobi. Human rights lawyer Duron Kiza expressed fear that the new law would curb those who dare criticize such tweets. For example, if you are in the military and you fall out with the military top guys, this law would be used against you as long as you speak something, Kiza said. People who are going to oppose the Muhoozi project, they are the primary target and will be the worst victims. And any verbal opposition will be strangulated with ruthlessness using the prism of this law. Response use. Speaking to Voice of America, Information Minister Chris Baryomunsi said the law was meant to promote responsible use of social media and the internet. The message from the amendment is that please do not forward messages which are insulting, which are immoral, which do not meet the standards of the country. Do not irritate offensive messages. Do not initiate offensive messages. It's an innocent law in my view, the minister said. Press freedom activists said they were going to challenge the law in court with hopes of having it repealed. You can tell me what you think in the comments concerning that law which prohibits us to share any kind of information without, first of all, soliciting it and getting to know its genesis, and then all other things which are involved into this law. You can tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think it's a good move by the government? Do you think it's meant to target the opposition? Just tell me all that in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and also hit that bell button. Peace.